right there. Oops. All right. Scissors. Hot water. Alright guys, I do business. This is a squirrel that I just got. Oh, this may be graphic, so bear with me. Couple more pots. Alright. He's a cute little guy. If anybody knows what kind of squirrel this is, I'd like to know. He's kind of got black and gray hair on his tail, but white belly. And of course he kind of resembles to me like a fox squirrel or something. Oh, we gotta get going. Where rigor mortis sits in. Bone, pelvic bone. Got it. Alright, let's take a look here. Heart. I'm gonna rinse this cavity off. It's full of blood. I got them wet. Now comes the fun part. Let's rest this out. They're stocking up on food. A little chunk of fat in there. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What we're going to do now is peel its hide off. Tricky when they're a little wet. It's awful on my hand. Do this as fast as possible. And these things, to me, these things taste like turkey. I mean, so if anybody out there is maybe allergic to turkey or whatnot, this is a great option. I know it doesn't seem like a squirrel. Many people probably think they're rodents, but they're really not. They're grain-fed. They eat nuts. They do not carry rabies. What I do is boil them in water, and I tend to put them in soup. Let it simmer for a while. You can't overcook these things. It's better to cook them long than to not cook them long enough. I heard you calling, Josh, man. I just don't want to get my phone all nasty right now. But I love you, dude. Miss you, man. I've been tanning hides. And if you want to make some money, MEPS, fishing lures, like the rooster tails, and all that. Well, the brand MEPS is looking for squirrel tails for their lures. They don't pay very much, but they will allow you to trade it in for lures and such. Gray squirrels are probably the most rarest ones they got, and they pay the most. Especially probably a black squirrel. which you hardly never see. Oh, and a little word of advice. Don't never just... The best time to get the hide off is when they're still warm. Because if you let them sit, I'm going to tell you, you're going to work. It's going to be terrible. I gotta get up under its head. Can't do that. So what we're gonna do, we are going to make a slit here. Slit over here. And work my fingers up his head. Let me tell you, the head's the worst part to get off. But you need the brains to tan it. Once the hide's cleaned and scraped free of meat. Hey, if that's Josh watching, man, give me a thumbs up, buddy. Alright, here we go. Off in a couple minutes. I knew you was watching. The only reason why I'm messing with his head is because if you ain't never heard of it, I'll tell you what it is right now. The brains come in really good for tanning, but one of the biggest things you got to remember is that getting them tacked down and you don't want to get as much meat off the hide as possible. Otherwise the meat will cause the salt, when you put it on the salt, stretched out. I prefer to use a staple gun. There's an arm. Alright, let me get rid of this. Oh, we got some meat on this bad boy. Well, we got to use him, so. I'm just trimming up the hide a little bit. If you do it good, you get the ears, the nose, and the whiskers, and where the eyes used to be. It's pretty neat. That's the top, that's the hide. Well, I'm going to finish this up here. Get cleaned up. And I'll give you a ring, Josh.